Just a quick video for today, but I think this is a historical enough of a moment for me to cover this in a video. If you haven't noticed, the demon list has been adding levels at a pretty daily rate at the current moment. We recently had Paranoia get placed, which is a really cool Amplitron level, which, you know, that's the Shimmer-esque kind of levels. A bunch of his stuff is getting rated recently, so it's really cool to see them on the list. They're very fun. And then we also saw Levigo get placed, which again is this really cool level. I think you should go watch it or play it if you're good enough. It's really good, but that's besides the point. With these couple levels, it means that a certain level has been knocked out of the top 150. That, of course, is Cognition. If you don't know about Cognition somehow, then what are you doing? This is probably one of the most famous levels on the demon list, at least it was. Here's a video of it, and as you can see, it is just a very iconic level. It kind of kicked off this congested, claustrophobic style of gameplay where you're banging off the walls a lot, which we see in really famous levels like Carcano, Hot Rod, Oblivion. It's a very popular style now, and for good reason. It makes for really fun gameplay. But sadly, despite being at literally third on the list when it was initially placed, it is now all the way down to 151. It's now Legacy, so that's really shown how much our skills evolved. But honestly, props to the level for staying on the list as long as it did. It was placed in 2020. That is 6 years ago. This level is over 6 years old now on the list. And it was on it for so long, and that has also allowed it to become one of the most accessible levels on the list. Not just for its difficulty, but because of just how the gameplay worked. It was very accessible, and so as you can see, 1,285 records were registered on this level. That is so many. This was actually maybe the closest we've ever seen to a level dethroning Bloodbath for having the most amount of records on the list. I can't remember how much Bloodbath was, but I know it was more than this. But we haven't really seen that record count anywhere near any other level of the list besides maybe something like Shardscapes. This is super iconic level and everyone went for it. You can see how crazy it was, as this is where it placed when it was first placed on the list. It placed at number 3. Number 3. Just keep in mind that this is around the time that beating stuff like the Flawless would count. Something that is now pretty much a very entry extreme. That would get you on the list. You can see stuff like Deception Dive is here. Bloodbath is 105 on the list. 105. That shows how old this level is. The fact that stuff like Bloodbath are on the list and this high up. In fact, this was so long ago that this is only a couple months after when I started playing the game. Well, not playing the game, but when I first found out about the list and started looking at the demon list, this is very close to what it looked like. And yeah, it's just kind of sad that we go to present day and, you know, it's not there anymore. It's really kicked off a new era for the list, and we're soon going to see stuff like Crimson Planet fall off. More accessible stuff like Shimmer is going to fall off. And Renovant is honestly getting close. So yeah, we're in crazy times, and we are due for some really hard levels to get rated, like Ashley Wave Trials. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. That's all I really gotta say. Peace.